Hey guys, Super Chris Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a set review on the Star Wars The Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. This is set 75105. It's got 1,329 pieces, ages 9 to 14, which you guys probably already know all that. Because I'm sure you guys have probably seen a ton of reviews on this set already, and you're probably wondering why I'm doing a set review on this set. Well, this is actually my first Star Wars The Force Awakens set. I didn't get any when the movie came out, and then even after the movie, when they were releasing other sets for it, like, even though they still are releasing sets now. I finally got the Millennium Falcon, and I decided why not do a review on it. Just for fun, even though you guys have seen it already. Maybe you guys have, some of you don't have it yet and you were thinking of picking it up. Maybe this review, or you're not sure if you want to pick it up or not, and maybe this review will help you in deciding whether you want to get it or not. But yeah guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this set, and then I'll come back afterwards and show you all the minifigures and everything. Also, if you stay tuned to the end, you'll see some customs, like because I mentioned in my last video that I was going to be working on a few secret customs. Like I wasn't going to post on Instagram about them, and I wasn't going to show anyone. I wasn't really going to tell anyone about them. So if you stick to the end of this video, or if you don't care about this video and you just want to skip to the end, then I guess you can go ahead and do so. But if you stay to the end, you're going to see some secret figures that I'm working on. But yeah guys, so like I said, let's go ahead and build this set. Alright guys, so here's the finished set. There's the instruction manual in the back, the Millennium Falcon, the minifigures up front, and as well as the extra pieces, which we'll take a look at those later. First off, I'm gonna start with the minifigures, so let's go ahead and take a look at each one of those individually, and then move on to the set, and then the instruction manual, and the extra pieces. Alright guys, so the first minifigure we have here is Han Solo. I'm gonna give you guys 360s, you can see everything on him. He's a pretty basic figure. I mean, he looks pretty cool, and I think they got the look of Harrison Ford really well with this figure. The hair is just like this regular, I guess you could say messy gray hair. And then he does have a double-sided face, one where he's smiling, and then this stern face. Then you can see his jacket and all the detail on him. He's got his little gun, and he's got his gun holster printing on the leg, which is really cool. This figure, I think, is pretty accurate to the movie. I like the way he looks, especially I like that they added the gun holster printing on the legs and the belt. Sorry, it's just a little shaky here. Not much on the back, as you saw earlier. But, yeah, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next figure. Alright, guys, so next up here we have Chewbacca. This figure is actually pretty cool, but I think for his, like, head mold, I think they should have stayed with, like, this, the original Chewbacca mold, and maybe made him... maybe gave him the printing from here, but put it on there. Reason being is because I know Chewbacca's supposed to be taller than all the other characters, but I'll show you later, it's hard to sit him in the Millennium Falcon, like if you wanted him to be on the co-pilot side, I guess. Well, it is kind of hard to sit him in the Millennium Falcon, I'll show you later. but there's, I guess, like a comparison of the old Chewbacca with the new one. I actually really like his new bowcaster stud shooter. I mean, it's probably not that new since it did come out like a year ago or something like that, almost 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, the bowcaster is really cool. It's a new stud shooter bowcaster, which I really like, but I'm not going to shoot it off because I don't want to lose the stud. You guys know how those work anyway. And then you can see the printing on the legs. And I just did knock him over. Torso is just a blank torso because, I mean, there's nothing. Lego didn't really need to print anything on there since it's going to be covered up anyway. But all in all, the detail is really nice on this figure. I really like it. And go ahead and move on to Rey. So here's Rey. And like usual, 360 view of each figure. This figure is another one. She looks, like the face and everything is really accurate to the movie, and the actress Daisy Ridley, Lego did a great job of portraying her. The hairpiece is really cool, and then she does have a double-sided face, or this one she's happy, and this one's more like a stern facial expression. She's just got plain light gray arms. She does have her torso printing for the clothes she was wearing in the movie, and on the back. And she does have this little silver gun, like the one that Han Solo had given her in the, when they land in Takodana to go see Maz Kanata. But yeah, so that's Rey, and now we'll move on to Finn. So here's Finn. And this is another one where Lego did a good job of portraying the look of the actor, John Boyega. He's got this, I forget what they call this hairpiece, but it's like the Falcon hairpiece, same one that's used for Falcon in the Civil War sets. And then if you do take off his hair, he's got like a, sort of like a surprised face, I guess you could say. And then this one's just more stern. And then he does have the jacket that he got from Poe Dameron when they crashed the TIE fighter on Jakku. You can see all the detail. The jacket is actually really cool. And yeah, so now that was Finn, and now we'll move on to BB-8. Alright guys, so here's BB-8. He's got mainly the same printing on all sides, but I gave you a 360 of him anyway. This little guy is actually really cool. I think they got him pretty scale accurate to the movie. Maybe this should have been maybe a little bit smaller, but that's okay. So you can see a comparison there with Rey, but yeah, so this little guy is really cool. They used, I think this is like a globe piece or something for his body. And then there's a little stud there that attaches the head. I don't know if this is like another new piece. I've never seen this piece before except for BB-8's head. But they did a really good job with this guy. Lego did a really good job with this guy as well. I really like this figure. And BB-8's actually one of my favorite characters from Star Wars The Force Awakens. Or one of my favorite droids, I guess you could say. But you can see all the orange printing and all the detail that they printed on him. It's really cool. And next we'll move on to Tasu Leech and the Kanji Club gang member, and then we can go ahead and get started checking out the Millennium Falcon. Alright guys, so here's Tasu Leech. Now I don't really remember what he looked like in the movie. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but this guy is pretty cool. He's got a black Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece and a double-sided expression, like this stern face, and then this really angry looking expression. And you can see the back of his torso, all the detail Lego printed on him. And then the front of his torso, he does have like a brown, sort of like I guess the rest of his suit that continues down to his legs. And he does have this brown gun. I think it's like one of the guns from the Pirates sets or something like that. That's what it looks like. But that's Tasu Leech, and we'll move on to Kanji Club member. Alright guys, so here is the Kanji Club gang member, and there's a 360 of this guy, and you can see his head. He's got like this is like, I think, the swimmer's cap from the minifigure series. And then he's got like sort of an eye patch on his face with the one eye, and then the I guess you could say goatee or whatever. This one doesn't come with a double-sided face or double-sided expression or facial expression or anything. But this guy's pretty cool. He comes with a brown musket, and then you could see all the detail on his torso, which is really cool. It's got like a little bag. Alright, so that was the I guess that was the this is the Kanji Club gang member, and now we'll move on to the Millennium Falcon. Alright guys, so here's the Millennium Falcon. I did move the box out of the background, so there would be a little more room here for you guys to see it. But so I guess we'll start off, or I'll just show you all the detail all over it. It's really cool, all the piping and stuff they did, all the detail, and then the gun on the top and on the back. And it does have the blue engine in the back. And you can just see all that detail all over it, all the stickers and everything. And then over here you guys can see the radar dish, or I don't know what this one would be called since they did change it, but the radar dish is changed to like a square piece. But yeah, so now we'll move on to the, I guess we'll start with the front actually. The front does have these little holes here, so you could press your finger and then these little spring-loaded missiles will come out of there. And that is on both sides. And then start off with the cockpit now. I'll go ahead and move on to the cockpit. This just attaches with these jumper plates and these two pieces up here. You can see cockpit area. This is actually a really fun build. Complicated, but fun. I did mess up a few times on certain things. But yeah, so we'll take Chewbacca and Han Solo. And like I was mentioning earlier, if you want Han Solo to be in the front driving, and then you want to put Chewbacca, like his arm does actually have to get moved up in order for this to work. But if you want Han Solo in the front driving, see, you stick Chewbacca in the back, and you lean them back, and you can put the control stick in Han Solo's hand. But when you go to put this on, see, Chewbacca's head is too big. It prevents this piece from closing. Oh, no, wait. Did it okay, so I guess, and sorry if you hear any background noise because my dog is barking, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened, but apparently it does close with Chewbacca in the co-pilot side, which was weird because it didn't do it before, but it's like a glare, but you can't see them in there. So never mind, I guess. Now we'll move on to the inside. So you can the top can be, all the flaps can be flipped open, so you could get access to the inside, which is really cool. And this piece folds forward, and then those open up. And then under here, you can see there's the landing gear and the other gun. And then you push here, you push this piece open and down, and it'll open up the door, which you could sort of see at the bottom. It would have been nice if you could stick a minifigure under there. You can see how high it is. You can't really go under there. The only thing that will fit is BB-8 though. It's small enough to, and I just knocked him over. BB-8 is small enough, and I keep knocking him over. What is going on here? BB-8 is small enough to go under the door. Maybe, sorta, not really. I can get him under there. Yeah, he's... Okay, maybe he's not unless you tilt him over. But he could still go under there easily. It should have been... They should have made it so an actual figure could go under there, but that's okay, really. Doesn't really matter. But, as you can see, there's the door, and then there's this hallway here. And I think I might have broke something. Yeah, one of the landing gear pieces did come off. No, I did knock off the cockpit. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna have to put everything back together. I'm gonna cut the video here. Sorry about that, guys. Everything decided it was time to fall apart on me. But, yeah, so I'll turn this around and you can see there's the hallway there to walk when you come up the door to come around. And here's a chair. It's a spinning chair from the movie. And then there's a computer. And you could stick a figure in there. Stick Ray, for instance. And then over here is the game table. Yeah, kind of game table from the movie. And the little game table is actually turned over right now. But you could take 2 minifigures, sit them in there. I guess if you wanted to sit BB-8 on the chair, there's a little bit of room here. And then you could take another figure, say Han Solo here, and you could stick him in the chair as well. And then you can see there's a little control piece there. Those were printed. Everything there was printed, like the controls, the game table, that's a printed piece. The chairs, like all the detail, if I remove the figure, all that was stickers. And that is, there's more stickers on the other side, and the same detail on the chair over there. And then over here, I did forget to close it, but this is the smuggling bay, where you could open it up, and if you wanted to, you could take a figure and stick it inside there, and it'll close up over it. And or you could, what I use it for, I take that out of there, is I use it mainly to store their weapons, because there's like nowhere on here for their weapons, so I just put them in there and it closes up. And then over here we have the gun turret, or the turrets. This top opens, and then you could take out this piece. It's like a chair. And then you could sit 2 minifigures on there. So take Han Solo again. And then I'll get Finn. And they sit on there. And then you could stick them in and close the top. And then back here we've got like a bed area and just random junk all over the place, and this like little table with a tool, and the hyperdrive engine back here, more junk on the floor, and a little crate, which I guess if you get it top or something, you can stick the weapons in there. But yeah, there's a little crate, and the figures do fit on the bed area, except Chewbacca's a little big, but he will fit. You stick, press him down, and then that'll close over him just fine. And yeah, guys, so that was the Millennium Falcon. I'll close it up again. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the instruction manual and the extra pieces, and then we can go ahead and end this video. Alright guys, so here's the extra pieces, and I do have Finn in the back holding a lightsaber. No, that does not come with the set, but I just decided to add it. So you do get an extra gun, or Tasu Leech, and I did get these extra pieces. Now, I have no idea if you guys have the set, let me know if these actually go somewhere in the set. But I got these 4 pieces that I just stacked together here. I don't know where they go. I could not find anywhere in the instruction manual where you would place them. But unless they just extra pieces the Lego threw in there, but I couldn't find anywhere to place them in the instruction manual. If you guys know where to place them, just let me know. And I also got another one of these, which is another one. I don't know if that actually goes into the set or just an extra piece, and then another tube. But yeah, so you do get a lot of extra Technic pieces, red little studs for Chewbacca, this bowcaster, and then an extra one of these, and a brick separator like every big set, and this little joystick, and an extra missile for the Falcon. But yeah, so that's the extra pieces. And then the instruction manual, it's actually pretty big, as you can see. Open it up, it's got about 160 something pages, as you can see. And on this side it shows you things that you could do with the set, like place Finn and Rey in the cockpit, or place them in the man of the turrets, and then the guns at the front and that turret, and then over here we got them sitting in the game room, I guess, or going into the smuggler's bay, and Han and Chewbacca coming up. And I just realized I think I know where some of those parts go. I'll try and I may add them on later, but yeah, so that's the instruction manual. Basically, it's not much else except like the list of figures, like all the figures for the Force Awakens sets, as you can see there. And on this side, like some of the other sets from the Force Awakens, including the Millennium Falcon. Then if I turn the page, see, I guess a game or something, or poster builder. And over here is Poe Dameron's fighter, X-Wing. Yeah, guys, so this was the Millennium Falcon. I really liked it. The build was fun. Really like this set, and now I'll show you guys a figure that I'm working on. It is Kylo Ren. Now this is one of the surprise figures that I was talking about, secret figures that I wasn't showing anyone or talking to anyone about, but yeah, here it is. The lightsaber is a little bit big, but I guess that's okay. He's still not done, but so far this is what I have of him, and the helmet is removable. I just don't have a head under there right now. Like a I gotta work on the head, but the helmet can be removed. So you can see, and I do have like the Chima head under there because I didn't have any other plain black heads. But the helmet can be removed. It was sculpted. I'm gonna do a video on this guy once he's finished, and I did knock him over. But that's part of the reason I gave Finn the lightsaber. Yeah, guys, like I said, this is it for the Millennium Falcon. Oh, and this thing, I plan to do a I guess a showcase of this mock pretty soon. I don't know when, but I plan to do a video on that thing. Yeah, guys, like I said, this is finally it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, or any comments or anything. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And hey guys, so that's it, and bye.